In business, they say you can have better, cheaper, or faster, but you only get to pick two. What if you could have all three? You can with Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. OCI is the blazing fast hyperscaler for your infrastructure, database, application development, and AI needs, where you can run workloads for less compared with other clouds. OCI costs up to 50% less for compute, 70% less for storage, and 80% less for networking. Try OCI for free at oracle.com/DCR. Oracle.com/DCR. If you've shopped online, chances are you've bought from a business powered by Shopify. You know that purple Shop Pay button you see at checkout, the one that makes buying so incredibly easy? That's Shopify. And there's a reason so many businesses sell with it, because Shopify makes it incredibly easy to start and run your business. Shopify is the commerce powerhouse behind 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. So get your own brand online with hundreds of beautiful, ready-to-go templates, and forget about the coding. Tackle your tasks in one place, from inventory to payments to analytics, and get the word out with built-in marketing and email tools to find and keep new customers. That purple Shop Pay button that's used by millions of businesses around the world is just one reason Shopify has the best converting checkout on the planet. If you want to see less carts being abandoned, it's time for you to head over to Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/DCR. Go to shopify.com/DCR. That's shopify.com/DCR. It's 8 a.m. Eastern, August 6th, and this is your daily crypto report. Bitcoin is up slightly at $114,217. ETH is up slightly at $3,622. XRP is up slightly at $2.94. Business success is about assembling the right team. It's the businesses behind the business that makes it all possible. When you think about businesses growing their sales beyond forecasts like Momofuku, or even a legacy business like Mattel, sure, you think about a product with demand, a focused brand, and influence-driven marketing, but a big component is the business behind the business, making selling and, for shoppers, buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. Shopify is home of the #1 checkout on the planet, and the not-so-secret Shop Pay boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Momofuku uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/DCR, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/DCR to upgrade your selling today. That's shopify.com/DCR.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Well, China's Ministry of State Security has issued a warning that the collection of iris data in exchange for cryptocurrency by a foreign company poses a national security risk. While the company wasn't named, the description strongly points to World, formerly WorldCoin. The ministry said the project uses crypto incentives to scan and collect biometric data globally, and that transferring this data could endanger both personal privacy and national interests. World has already faced regulatory issues in places like Indonesia, which suspended its operations in May over similar concerns. Binance co-founder and former CEO CZ is asking a U.S. bankruptcy court to dismiss a $1.7 billion clawback lawsuit filed by the FTX bankruptcy estate. The suit alleges that funds were improperly transferred between Binance and FTX, including a 2021 equity buyback deal with Sam Bankman-Fried. CZ argues the court lacks jurisdiction since he resides in the UAE and the transactions occurred internationally outside the reach of U.S. bankruptcy law. The SEC has clarified that certain liquid staking activities fall outside securities laws, meaning participants in platforms like Lido, Marinade Finance, Jito Sol, and Stakewise don't need to register with the agency. The guidance states that receiving a staking receipt token for crypto staked via software or service providers does not by itself constitute a securities transaction. This marks a shift in the SEC's approach under Chair Paul Atkins and the new Project Crypto initiative, which aims to modernize rules around crypto custody, trading, and distribution. The SEC Commissioner Hester Dr. Pierce called for strong protection of financial privacy in the crypto era, urging the U.S. government to support technologies that allow people to self-custody and privately transfer their crypto. Speaking at the Science of Blockchain conference, Pierce said safeguarding national security shouldn't come at the cost of personal privacy or innovation. She referenced the Fourth Amendment and argued people should be able to transfer value privately just as they once did with physical coins. Her comments come as the SEC launches Project Crypto to modernize crypto rules and amid the ongoing trial of Tornado Cash co-founder Roman Storm, who faces charges for allegedly enabling over $1 billion in money laundering. And finally, Satsuma Technology, a UK-listed Bitcoin treasury and decentralized AI firm, raised $218 million in a secured convertible note round. Notably, about $97 million of that came in the form of 1,097 BTC, making it the first ever Bitcoin-denominated subscription for a London-listed firm. The raise, 64% over its £100 million target, will support operations and significantly expand Satsuma's Bitcoin treasury held via its Singapore subsidiary. Their stock dropped 25% on the news and is down over 50% since adopting its Bitcoin treasury policy in June. That's all for us today. Visit us at dailycryptoreport.io and listen to us everywhere else you podcast under Daily Crypto Report.
Behind every empire are the people history tried to forget. Lost Roman Heroes tells the stories of the remarkable characters who shaped Rome from its mythical beginnings to its final fall.
Each episode blends armchair storytelling, sharp historical insight, and a bit of humor to bring these lost figures to life. From generals to scientists, from rebels to empresses, from priests to politicians, these lost Roman heroes have one thing in common.
They stood up for civilization when the bad guys threatened, and in doing so, they changed the course of human history. If you're into history that's vivid, surprising, and deeply human, this show's for you.
Behind every great meal is a person with a story to tell. Hear them on Culinary Characters Unlocked, the podcast that reveals the lives behind the food. Hosted by me, David Page, Emmy Award-winning journalist and creator of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, as I talk with everyone from culinary legends to mom-and-pop standouts about the creativity, grit, and passion that shape the food we love. Follow Culinary Characters Unlocked on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.